You finally moved on. You deleted their number, stopped checking their Instagram, maybe even had a little celebration with your friends. And then, ding, a message, out of nowhere. Hey, how you been? They're back. The person who ghosted you months ago suddenly wants to reconnect. No explanation, no apology, just a casual text like they didn't vanish into thin air. This, my friends, is zombieing. But why do people do this? And should you let them back in? Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Helene, clinical psychologist and relationships expert. Today, we're discussing zombieing, when someone who ghosted you suddenly reappears into your life, just like a zombie rising from the grave. And in today's digital world, it's happening more than ever. Hey, before we get started, dating is hard, but subscribing is easy, so hit that button and check out my channel. So let's get back to it. Why do people zombify? Number 1, the grass is greener syndrome. In psychology, decision regret is a well-documented phenomenon. Studies show that people often second-guess their choices, especially in dating. Research on attachment suggests that avoidant individuals, those who fear emotional closeness, tend to break things off prematurely, only to later wonder if they made a mistake. When a person ghosts, it's often because they think there's someone better out there, but once they realize dating isn't as easy as they expected, they return to the past connection, testing the waters to see if you're still an option. 2, the ego boost. Ever heard of intermittent reinforcement? It's a psychological principle that makes slot machines so addictive. You never know when you'll win, so you keep playing. Zombieing works the same way. Someone might not want to rekindle things seriously, but sending you a quick, "Hey stranger," text gives them a shot of dopamine when you respond. It reassures them that they still have a hold over you. In short, they're not really looking for a relationship, they're just looking for an ego boost. 3, loneliness and boredom. Research on loneliness shows that people often seek out past relationships when they feel isolated. A ghoster might return not because they miss you specifically, but because they're bored, lonely, or in between relationships. Think about it. If someone truly valued you, they wouldn't have disappeared in the first place. 4, digital convenience. In the age of social media and dating apps, it's easier than ever to slip back into someone's life with minimal effort. Unlike the old days when someone had to call you, which required real effort, now all it takes is an Instagram like or a 3-word text to see if they can reignite something. Behavioral psychologists call this low-cost social maintenance, keeping connections alive without real investment. If they can slide back in easily, why wouldn't they try? How to handle a dating zombie. So, what should you do when someone who ghosted you suddenly returns? Here are your best strategies. Number 1, ask yourself, what do they want? Before responding, take a step back. Are they reaching out with genuine interest, or is this a casual attempt to see if you're still available for sex? A simple way to test their intentions is not to reply immediately. If they truly care, they'll follow up. If it was just a passing thought, they'll disappear again. 2, remember the ghosting. If they ghosted once, they can ghost again. Research on attachment theory suggests that people tend to repeat dating patterns. If they left without explanation before, what's stopping them from doing it again? 3, set boundaries. You are not a backup plan. If they return with vague small talk, ask direct questions. Hey, I'm curious. Why are you reaching out now? Or, I didn't hear from you for a while. What changed? A mature person will have a real answer. If they avoid it, that's a red flag. 4, be wary of love bombing. Sometimes a zombie won't just send a casual text, they'll come back with full force, showering you with compliments and acting like they never disappeared. This is known as love bombing, a tactic often used in toxic dating cycles. Be cautious of fast-moving, rekindling connections, and check out my other video on this. 5. Trust your gut. Some people don't deserve another chance, but if your zombie lover really had a good excuse for their absence and your gut is telling you they've changed, then why not give the zombie the benefit of a doubt? So here are my final thoughts. Zombieing is just another frustrating reality of modern dating, but understanding the psychology behind it can help you to stay one step ahead. The truth is, someone who truly values you won't disappear without explanation. And if they do, they should have a really good reason for coming back. So, the next time a ghost from your past comes knocking, ask yourself, do I want to reopen this door? Or is it time to let them rest in peace? Have you ever been zombied? Drop your story in the comments. Stay safe out there, and until next time, take care.